Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be talking about gaining weight in college and my plan to get fit now that I have graduated. Hopefully this can motivate others or just be some helpful information. And this video is basically an introduction to a bunch of lifestyle and fitness vlogs that I'm going to be doing in the future, so you can reference this video to see my starting point and my goals, and then I'm going to be uploading a lot of vlogs and like what I eat a day and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, if you see me looking down a bunch, it's because I'm reading off my phone. I like kind of typed all this out because I want to make sure that I can be concise with this video. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading off my phone notes. So to begin, when I graduated high school, I was around 115 pounds-ish. I wasn't super muscular or toned, but I was really active, so I was in good shape as far as like cardiovascular health goes. Like my heart and my endurance was pretty good because I was very active. And at this time, I never really thought about my body. I wasn't really self-conscious. I just like didn't really think about how I looked that much. I mean, I thought about like my makeup and my outfits and my hair, but as far as my body goes and my fitness, I just didn't really think about it. And I also was never really thinking about what I was eating. I wouldn't say that I necessarily ate healthy, but I had really good portion control, and I kind of just ate when I was hungry and ate till I was full, and I just ate kind of intuitively, and I didn't really have to think about my food choices that much. Throughout high school, my weight started to inch up bit by bit, so I'm gonna start inserting pictures here, and I'll put like the date and my age, so you'll see me starting as like, I think like 15, and then I'll kind of go through them, and the differences are like really slight and nobody else is gonna notice, but just for my sake, I guess, just putting them here so you can see the progression. So each year my body did change just a little bit, and that was pretty normal though. I feel like that was just from like puberty and just my body becoming like more womanly, because as you'll see in the photo when I'm 15, I'm just like so slender, like just so skinny, but that's not really from like me working out at all. It's just I was active and I was young and my metabolism was fast and I was kind of still straight up and down. And then I slowly started to gain a little bit of weight, but it was very normal weight and it was just a few pounds each year. So basically throughout high school, I started with gymnastics in like 7th or 8th grade. And then my freshman year of high school, I did cheerleading. And then all 4 years of high school, I was in show choir. And like my show choir was like really intense. I don't know how it was at other people's high schools, but it was like intense dancing and stunts. So that's kind of what just kept me in shape. I was always doing something and I was just always up and about throughout my whole day. So then college came around, and through the 4 years of college, I gained 15 pounds, which overall is like not bad at all. Like that's a really good amount because a lot of people will gain a lot more than that. So 15 pounds isn't that much, but I did gain around 15 pounds throughout the whole 4 years. But my issue with, I guess, my body is not the weight at all. The weight and the number on the scale is not really what made me realize that I need to get healthy and fit. What really made me realize that I needed to get fit is more my body composition versus the scale. So my ratio or percentage of fat and muscle in my body. In addition to that, also my cardiovascular health has gone down immensely. I really don't, all 4 years of college, I really was barely doing anything. There was days I wouldn't even walk to class. I would literally drive myself. That's how like lazy I was. So I also feel like my cardiovascular health has really been on the decline since college. So all of these things together, the fat percentage, the muscle percentage, and my cardiovascular health are really why I'm trying to get fit and what I'm going to be focusing on in the coming weeks and in my videos, and not so much a number on the scale. And I'll explain why that's not really that important. So in college, my eating habits became worse and worse. Not only did I try to eat cheap when I went to the grocery store, so like ramen and boxed mac and cheese and stuff, but then I would also eat out a ton, and like a lot of my money would go out to eating out. And then I also had really bad eating habits where I would eat when I was bored, and I would also emotional eat. So if I was upset or stressed, I would eat for emotional reasons. In addition to that, alcohol played a huge part in my life in college. A lot of college students drink, and I had my fair share of that for sure. And I never really realized how many calories were in beer and wine and hard liquor, and it really adds up. And also there's really no nutritional value, so it's basically just empty calories, and we all know alcohol's like obviously not good for you, but it's fine in moderation. But in college, alcohol and moderation generally don't really go together. So like I said before, my weight on the scale is not really what I'm going to be focusing on too much. I will be weighing myself, and I would like to see my weight go down, but that's really not like my big goal, and that's not what got me into wanting to get fit. So for this part, I'm going to read off my phone so I can read this correctly. But weight is just one very small part of your health, and although weight and height is what they use to calculate your BMI, which is your body mass index, it's actually really not the most accurate way to have an insight into your health. My current weight is about 130. So like I said, in high school, when I graduated high school, I was 115. So now I'm 130. So I gained about 15 pounds. And that in relation to my height, and I'm 5'4", that gives me a BMI that is healthy. And according to my BMI, I'm in the normal range. So obviously just going off weight and height, like I'm healthy and I'm fine. But what really made me realize I need to prioritize myself and my health and fitness was that I was like, I'm really soft. Some people call it skinny fat. And basically my muscle has just deteriorated immensely. In high school, my arms and legs were pretty thin, so it didn't really look like I was muscular, but I definitely was a lot more muscular than I am now. I kind of struggle to lift heavy things, or I struggle to lift things that aren't even that heavy and that I would have been able to lift easily in high school. And then I also just have a high percentage of fat in my body in ratio to my muscle, my bone mass, and like my height and weight. It's just like a lot of my body is made up of fat, which generally is just not the healthiest for you. In addition to that, my cardiovascular health is not good. I can barely walk up a flight of stairs without being out of breath, or even just, I don't know, I just feel fatigued and weighed down even when I just get up or just walk somewhere close by. So that's definitely was a huge indicator to me that I am not, in fact, healthy at all. So the reason I'm telling you all of these things is because I want to show that I might be skinny to some people, or probably a lot of people. When you see me, you would say that I'm skinny, but that doesn't mean that I'm healthy. And my weight on its own might seem perfectly healthy, but health is dependent on a lot of factors. And sometimes you just have to look at the bigger picture for your health. There may be somebody who is 5'4" and 130 pounds, which is what I am, or maybe they weigh even more, and they might be extremely healthy, and I'm the same height and weight and I am not healthy. And that's because muscle weighs more than fat. And so that person might weigh more or weigh the same as me because they have more muscle and less fat. So we weigh the same, but they probably look better and they are actually a lot healthier. Now is the time where I want to say that being fat in our society is so highly demonized. And I want to mention that it's nobody's place to judge another person's body or how they look. Whether you think they're healthy or not, that is a conversation for that person and their doctor and maybe close friends or family. But there are a lot of people who may appear what we consider fat, but are actually healthier than a skinny person that's standing right next to them, because health has so many factors. So please be kind to people and just worry about yourself and your own health and fitness journey. So now I'm going to tell you my plan to get fit. So first of all, I will be eating as many whole foods as possible. So basically just foods with little or less processing. I will be eating all the food groups, so I'm not having any dietary restrictions. I'm not allergic to anything, and I'm not vegan or vegetarian or anything. So I will be eating all of my macronutrients, which are my carbs, my proteins, and my fats. So I'm eating all the food groups. And then I'll also be trying to eat lots of foods that will give me my micronutrient, such as iron, calcium, vitamin C, etc. So that's just found in like all sorts of stuff. So you can find that stuff in meat, vegetables, fruit, whole grains, dairy. So just trying to eat like a really well-rounded diet. Something to mention as well in regards to my diet is that by no means am I going to be perfect. There are times where I will eat something processed, probably a lot actually, and I'm just going to be listening to my body and eating how I see fit. So I am going to try to eat healthy whole foods, but I'm not going to restrict myself. So like if I want bacon, for example, I'm going to have bacon. Basically just moderation is key, but I don't want to become obsessive. I refuse to let myself become obsessive over food. So because I just don't think that's healthy for my mental health, and it's not really sustainable. So if I want to eat something, I'm gonna eat it. Also, I will be tracking my calories with the app MyFitnessPal. I've used that app for years, just on and off. So I'm gonna be using that, and it's basically just an app where you like put in your food, tells you the calories, the macros, the vitamins and stuff. I personally have no issue calorie counting so far in my life. At least it's never caused any issues to me, but if you think that you might get kind of obsessed with calorie counting, or it will bother you, or if you already have tried calorie counting, then please do not calorie count. It is absolutely not necessary for fat loss. Another way to do this is to just try to break habits of eating when you're bored or eating when you're not actually hungry. Listen to your body really carefully and just eat when you're hungry, only eat till you're full, and eat what your body is telling you it needs, etc. So kind of like intuitive eating, which is what I used to do in high school without even really realizing it. So you do not need to count calories. Just try to make smart choices, try to practice portion control, eat a variety of foods, and try to break habits of eating in different situations where you're not actually truly feeling like hunger in your stomach. The reason that I decided to count calories is just because right now I am a chronic overeater, and when I say I overeat, I mean I overeat like by thousands of calories. I can put food down. So I overeat really bad right now, and because of that, like I feel like my stomach's kind of stretched out, and I just can't trust my own hunger cues right now really, because I feel like I'm thinking I'm hungry when I really am not hungry. So basically I'm going to count calories for a few weeks, just however long, just so I can get back on track and kind of reteach my brain like how much food I should be eating. And then after that, I'm going to slowly stop counting calories and just do it intuitively. And I will also be eating at a small caloric deficit to lose some weight, but nothing too crazy. So in addition to my eating, I'm going to be working out. Right now I'm taking fitness classes on Mondays and Thursdays. Those are just the days where I like the classes that they offer. And then on the other days of the week, I'm gonna be swimming, walking, running, lifting weights, doing body weight exercises, and just get my body moving most days of the week. And then obviously on like Saturdays and Sundays, pretty much rest, but I can always just go on a walk with my dog or whatever on those days. And I'm gonna make a lot more videos about my eating, like what I eat in a day, and also my fitness routine and what I'm doing at the gym, and those will be dedicated videos. So subscribe down below if you want to keep up with this journey and see all of those videos, and maybe those can help you as well if you're trying to get fit. So this is just the beginning of my journey. Like I said, please subscribe if you want to follow along, and I think I'm going to have a lot of great videos that could be really useful for people. And I'm also making these just to keep myself accountable and to just kind of document my fitness journey. And then also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll have it right here on the screen, and then also it'll be linked down below. I'm going to be posting stories and pictures and stuff of my progress and what I'm eating and stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to start this journey, and I'm excited to have you all along with me. So now I'm going to flip to some before shots. So I'm going to do one in athletic shorts and a sports bra, and then I'm gonna do another in a swimsuit so that I can really see like my butt and everything. And I just want to say, I think I made this pretty clear throughout the video, but I just want to say that how I feel about my body is not a reflection of what I would think about anybody else's body. This is a personal journey. Health and fitness is about yourself and nobody else. So please don't think that if you have a body that looks like my before, that means like that your body is not good. Like, it's how you feel, and this is also just about feeling healthy. I want to get more muscular because right now I am skinny. Like I don't have that much extra weight. It's just my body composition. So I just want to get some abs, get some like arm toning, and tone my legs and stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to flip now to my before shots.